Welcome to the Quick Start Fiscal Year 18 Compliance Setup from IRSS. By this time, you should have received an email to set up and have an email address and password for logging into the compliance system. The address to log in is compliance.iarss.org. Login screen will come up and you can enter your email address that you're registered into the system with. Click on Submit. In this case, I'll be using a test district. Navigationally, you'll see that I am Phil Morris. I'm the admin for this district. We've been using the system for 4 years. The current status for 2018 is in progress. That means I was in there just a little bit earlier. If I click on the 2018 year, the dashboard will appear. We have the system split into 5 areas: students, staff, policy, instructional programs, and health, life, safety. By looking down the left-hand side are the various tabs where you can enter information. At this time, I'm going to skip documents. You can go to demographics. This is where you enter in superintendent information, address information, attendance centers, how many students, how many licensed staff, if you have any waivers, and then finally the financial number and status. And then you can click on Save. It will return you back to our tabbed area. I'm going to move now down into the Students section. In the Students section, while clicking, all items are numbered 101 through 116. There is no paper version of compliance. So for item 101A, no pupil in the district is excluded from or segregated within any school or on account of his or her color, race, nationality, religion, sex, orientation, ancestry, age, marital status, etc. That should match up now. You'll see the press policy 7:10 and any verification source that the regional office staff will be looking for, policy and or handbook. If you're wondering where this item came from to be on compliance, above it are, in this case, several links, and by clicking on one of those it will open up a new screen and take you to either the Illinois School Code section or the Administrative Code section where that appears. Over on the right-hand side is where you can self-evaluate your district. You can choose in progress. Yes, you fully meet that. No, you don't, or it's not applicable in your situation. If you do choose yes or in progress, you'll want to add a document or website to show the verification source. You can come in here and you can add a document. I'm going to choose just a Word document, click on Open, and clicking on Submit will attach that document into the system so that the reviewer is able to view that when they're into the system. If you also wanted to add a website, you could easily choose the website that had the information, highlight, copy the link, come back in and paste that site. Notice that it does start out with the HTTP or S if you needed to have that, and click Submit. And it will put both of those items available there for your reviewer. A couple of notes with documents. Please try to make sure all your documents are Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or PDF. so that the reviewer is able to open them. The other thing that we recommend is you can also use Google Drive if you have those documents. And obviously with the sharing capability, you can share the proper link for the document, and you can paste that link in here. Also make sure that you do share the document with the reviewer so that they can view it when they get to that point. The other two pieces that you'll see here are a lock and a flag. These are set by the reviewer. If they reviewed your item and you've come to an agreement as it's a yes or a in progress, they can then set the lock, and then no other changes can be made to that item. They may also set a flag. If a flag is set, it'll be red, and that's just to help you know where you might need to go back and take a look at items that the reviewer would like you to take a look at. Down at the bottom is a comment section. You can put in comments. And submit the comment. Comments are not editable after made, nor removable. You'll notice it does put down the name of the person who made the comment, and it date and time stamps it as well. This can be a good way to have some communications back and forth about that section with the reviewer. If you're looking for information within the compliance, maybe you're working with somebody who wants to know, is there anything on para? We can actually type in para into the search box and click on search, and it does a text search throughout the whole compliance document. And if you scroll down, eventually you'll see it brings up items within the compliance document that relate to para. And here's right there, the para 216. I can click on that and it'll bring that right up. Another item that you may see, I'm going to go to item 210. And new employees have signed statements stating that the employee has knowledge and understanding of the reporting requirements of the Abused and Neglected Child Reporting Act. And there's a little schoolhouse here, and there's no ability to add a document or website. And you aren't able to check yes or in progress or no. That is an item that must be checked by the reviewer on site, probably because we're having signatures and we do not want anything that contains private or secure information uploaded into the system that can be just checked on during the on-site visit. So the reviewer will then come and take a look at that section. As you work through any of the other items, I can click through several of them. You'll notice that as you complete an item, over on the left-hand side, the blue button will fill in. If you hadn't completed both items, it will stay blank. The other thing that may happen in a district is you have a press policy update and you want to know what all the items were that had a press policy. Again, you can go to the search option, punch in 7:10 for instance, and I can see anywhere press policy 7:10 may have appeared. We have 7:100. Here's 7:10, and here's 7:10 again, in case I needed to go and update any documents if you had an updated policy as well. If I go back to our dashboard, you will now see the dashboard. We're filling some things in under staff and personnel training. We have a score of 7. We're still in the red. And our total score out of 10 is a 1.5. These will auto-build as you complete the items within the compliance setup. When you're through and completed all of these different areas, from students to staff and personnel training, policy governance, health, life safety, instructional programs, then you're ready to submit it to the reviewer. To do that, you have a button over here on the right-hand side. Click Submit to Reviewer. It will prompt you if you have any unanswered items. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and submit. And now you can send an email to the reviewer. Upon doing that, send the email. And now it will say a status of submitted here, and the reviewer will get notice that they can go in and take a look at different things within your compliance document. At the district level, you may also want to add other users. To do this, you can click on Add User. You can put in a name of somebody and their email address. State whether they're district admin or staff. Admin are the only people that are allowed to submit it for review. Staff can log in, staff can upload documents, but only admin can submit it. Once they click on district staff, it will automatically send an email to them to complete their account creation when you click on Save. And you'll be able to see who you have set up there for the district. If you do have questions, you always have the ability to click on the Help link at the top right. And it says, for help with a specific problem, send an email to this address, compliance@knrwe.assist.com. This sends an email to our help desk system, which allows tracking and communication for any issues. It also has here, just so you know, the difference with the different icons that are available. Again, any specific questions that you may have concerning this, contact your local regional office of education. For technical support, you can send that email to compliance and we will get back to you. When completed, click on Sign Out and you're out of the program.